partner and the new face, and he did a song with Pharrell about Crip-A, an entrepreneur. And I'm like, yo, what's going on here? So from my understanding, they did sit down with Big U and they spoke to him and asked permission to use the Crip brand. Now, these guys are out of Atlanta. Big U is not the leader of the Crips. He has no shot to call over our culture, what we can and what we cannot do. He ain't made a check and sent nobody nothing.
Safe to say that she doesn't like Big U, as she enjoys a nice, cold, refreshing Crip-A. She doesn't seem like she cares too much for Big U.
So, with that being said, they didn't sit down and talk to the right people. It's not just no one person. And I think that's kind of sort of what the media thought, and these guys is some country bumpkins out of Atlanta and, wanted to, I just didn't even understand the infatuation with a culture like this, with people that's not being from here. And then especially Killer Mike, who poses to be an activist on one note in front of the people, and on the backhand, you got gang dealings from Atlanta to LA. He's come here and had meet to have gang meetings with gang members.
Yeah, she does not seem like she's a huge fan of Killer Mike at all. She doesn't seem like she's impressed at all.
And I've gotten calls on phones and they just leave me on the speaker and let me listen into, he didn't know, and let me listen into the meetings that kill gang members.
According to her, none of us use the term Crip. So we all owe this lady some chili. If it all come down to it, it seemed like we all owe her a little bit of 1-2 step like Sierra.
And I've gotten calls on phones and they just leave me on the speaker and let me listen into, he didn't know, and let me listen into the meetings that Killer Mike was attending here in LA, on some gang shit. So it's like, what side are you serving? You know what I'm saying? And so, time went by and I sent cease and desist. Hey, y'all gotta stop using that. You cannot do it. You know what I mean? And so I think they kind of thought it was for play. And so they got into it and did their thing. And he tried to broker a deal with Jay-Z to become his partner. And Jay-Z found out that Killer Mike was not the actual owner. When they finally decided, hey, Jay-Z is on board, Killer Mike asked Big U, can you get in touch with that chick and have her, and he's like, no. He had an interview on with Adam on No Jumper. And he said, no, I'm not calling her for what? Of course not. What do you call me for? You didn't call me any other time.